What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fear of God Athletics trainer from a styling perspective. If you are interested in learning all about the details, the sizing, the textures, the materials that compose the shoe, be sure to go ahead and check last week's video out because we did an all-encompassing review covering all those aforementioned topics amongst much more. As alluded to, today we're going to be taking a look at this sneaker, but from the perspective of styling them with various types of garments from our website. I included a few different styles of bottoms to give you guys a real world look as to what it would look like if you were to own these in your wardrobe and how stylable they actually are. But just before we jump into the first outfit, I did want to encourage you to go ahead and like today's video and subscribe to our channel with notifications on. This is going to be the best way to let us know to keep this style of content coming, bringing in the sneakers that you want to see, reviewing them and styling them to ultimately help you decide on whether or not they belong in your wardrobe. Finally, as I do in every Minimal Mondays, I will be providing all of the links to the garments featured in today's video in the description below. But in addition to that, I do highly suggest checking out the website because our catalog is ever growing and we do believe that we have a little bit of something for anybody regardless of your aesthetic. But now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about outfit number one, which does feature the vintage flannel shirt. This piece is made up from multiple patterns of vintage washed and finished lightweight cotton flannel fabric, and this element of it being multicolored and in addition to that multi-patterned really sets this flannel apart from any other flannels you've seen before. Featuring a button closure out front, this piece is cut to fit slightly more cropped and slightly wider than a standard flannel, but in the best way, as it does finish on me right at the hip or the waistline. And for reference, I do have on a size medium. I am 5'7" and weigh about 170 pounds. I've got the tuxedo vintage flannel shirt paired with our washed ultra baggy sweatpants. Being made from a 100% cotton fabric that is heavyweight in nature and features a vintage wash throughout, these sweatpants are crazy soft, crazy cozy, and crazy comfortable, featuring elasticized waist, walt pockets at the outseam, and remaining relaxed through the thigh, the knee, down to the ankle finish. As entailed in the name, these sweatpants are ultra baggy, but despite that fact, I do suggest going true to size for most. For me personally, I've got on a size small, my waist size of a 30, and I find that these fit perfect. Now, for the sake of transparency, I did go ahead and cut them down just a little bit. I literally took some scissors to them to make them finish right at the sneaker. Not necessary, but is by personal preference. I do find that the sweatpants sit really nicely on the Fear of God Athletics Model 2, providing an example of outfit that is not necessarily so athletics based, but still definitely goes with the aesthetic of this sneaker. But moving on to the second outfit of the day, I did throw on the paneled hidden pocket shirt, which does feature a flat hemline, an extended shoulder seam for a relaxed and drop shoulder fit, and is constructed from a super dense and vintage wash cotton fabric with a panel that goes across the chest with an integrated hidden pocket. Now, bear in mind, this piece is cut to fit extremely exaggeratedly oversized, so for that reason, I do suggest going true to size. Here, I do have on a size medium, and I know it does look pretty baggy and pretty big, but that was the intended cut for this garment. What's really nice about it is it does finish right at the hemline or at the waistline, if you will, and I do find that to be pretty complimentary. It fits nice and boxy and does complement the denim that I have on, which is known as the G04 denim. The G04 denim does feature a relaxed fit through the thigh, slightly narrows to the knee, and does finish with a boot cut down at the ankle. It is comprised of a 13-ounce 100% cotton denim, giving it the rigidity, the structure, and of course ensures longevity from this pair of jeans, meanwhile fitting absolutely beautifully. Again, I did do some alterations to this denim to have them finish right at the sneaker, and I do find that this cut of denim really does complement that overall sleek and athletic silhouette that is on the Fear of God Athletics trainer. And now moving on to the third and final outfit featuring the Fear of God Athletics trainer, I did go ahead and throw on a t-shirt that might not be for everybody, and it is known as the tight crop tee. The tight crop tee is so accurately named and does feature a silhouette that does feature a slightly shrunken style of look. It's very tight and hugs the body very closely. It does feature a garment dyed cotton, which leans into the vintage aesthetic, and does feature rib neck and raglan shoulder stitching. Now, to emphasize just how tight this t-shirt actually fits, I did actually go one size up to a size large to get appropriate sizing right, and I do find one size up does fit me perfectly, still remaining pretty tight